Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League. The Master Mewtwo's are facing off against the Crazy Crocodiles in the last battle of round number 8. Mewtwo's going to start with their Quillfish, and it's going to use a Fusion Flare, super effective against the Dartrix on the field. Does a lot of damage. Dartrix almost at half its health. There goes Dartrix now with a Dragon Rush. It's avoided by the Quillfish. No damage done to it there, so Quillfish gets to attack twice. Is going to go for a guard swap this time, though. There were no defense changes, so, yeah, does nothing. There goes Dartrix now. Going for a Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw, not very effective, barely doing any damage. It was a crit, and that didn't show anything. That crit didn't matter at all, as Quillfish goes for the parting shot. Gonna lower Dartrix's attack and special attack, and then swap out to one of its partners. So Quillfish leaves the battle and says, hey, I'm going to leave this up to you, as they send out Rowlet. A little bit of disrespect, sending out the pre-evolution to Dartrix. We'll see what it does out here as his defense falls after the tail whip. And Dartrix will go again, this time with an Axe Kit. That is not very effective. So Rowlet will take its first turn of the match. It goes for the Rock Tomb, which is super effective. Dartrix at about a quarter of its health, not looking great. Rowlet, once again, this time it's gonna go for a Mud Slap. Mud Slap does not affect Dartrix. Bad move for it to choose there. As Dartrix goes for the Sand Attack. Sand Attack will lower Rowlet's accuracy. That cause it to miss in the future. We'll have to keep that in mind as Rowlet goes for the Poison Sting. The attack, it was reduced because of the berry that Dartrix had. That is a super effective attack. It did not poison though. There goes the Heavy Slam. Rowlet in the yellow now. Goes Rowlet again. Going for an Ingrain. Interesting. It does not want to lose to its evolution. There goes the Dartrix. This time with a Mach Punch. It's not very effective. And Rowlet, of course, getting some health back from the roots. Rowlet going for a Strength Sap. Interesting. So, oh, it was a Void. I was going to say it was going to get some health back, but it does miss, probably thanks to the Sand Attack. But the final Gambit does not even take out the Rowlet, and Dartrix is going to faint. Not sure that was the greatest move for them to use. Also, they gave the win to the pre-evolution. Dartrix walks away in shame as Rowlet gets the upper hand. Litten comes out for the Crocodiles. Litten gets to go first, and it goes for a Magical Leaf, which is resisted, so Rowlet does hang on with a little bit of HP. As it goes for a U-turn. Interesting. Not very effective, but Rowlet gonna swap back out from this battle. And Quillfish will hit the field again. Here we go, Quillfish. Quillfish going for a low sweep. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Litten in the yellow already. Here comes Litten with the Cotton Spore. Cotton Spore, of course, going to lower Quillfish's speed, allowing Litten to go first. As it goes for a Power Trick. Gonna swap his attack and defense. Quillfish with the Sacred Fire. It's not very effective, but Litten still in the red. Litten goes once again, this time with the Fire Fang. Fire Fang, not very effective. Well, it doesn't do much damage at all, but does burn the Quillfish. But in turn, the Quillfish's Poison Point will poison the Litten. Quillfish goes for the Scald. That's super effective, and Litten faints. Crocodiles down to their last Pokemon. There are still 3 Pokemon on the Mewtwo's. They're poised for a sweep. The Varoom hits the field for the Crocodiles, and it will terrestrialize. Varoom terrestrializing into the Ghost type, hoping to avoid fighting in normal moves. We'll see if that works out in their favor, as Varoom gets to go first. He goes for the Bitter Malice. That, not very effective. Quillfish still in the green, but lowers his attack. Quillfish Going for Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner barely does anything. You have to remember Quillfish does have that burn as well. It has to watch out for, as that will lower his health at the end of every turn. There goes Varoom again with an Assurance. Not very effective again. Not the best move. Oh, and the Poison Point. You need to avoid those physical moves. Now Varoom is poisoned. The Whirlwind, that will fail. No other Pokemon left on the Crocodiles for them to swap out to. Now both Pokemon will lose health at the end of every turn. Varoom goes once again, this time with the Strength Sap. Second time they tried it, this time it works. As Quillfish attacks falls and Varoom gets a full bill of health, helping it last a little longer. There goes the Aqua Step. Not very effective, or didn't do much damage, I should say, at least. As the burn really getting rid of Quillfish's HP here. You've got to be careful about that. There goes the Discharge. Discharge doing a lot of damage for Varoom in yellow. There goes the Scald. Scald not very effective, but puts Quillfish in the danger zone. And the burn will put it at 8 HP. Quillfish goes once again, this time with an Ice Punch. Ice Punch not doing a whole lot, but Varoom getting pretty close to the red there. There goes the Eerie Impulse. In my opinion, a wasted turn. I guess they didn't really need to attack because the burn at the end of this turn will indeed take out the Quillfish, and it does. It faints. So no sweep for the Mewtwo's. Rowlet still has a little bit of health left. Mewtwo's hoping that they can finish the battle here. Varoom gets to go first, though. And he goes for a Flame Wheel. Oh, that's it for the Rowlet. One hit, and it's done. Rowlet goes down. Varoom does still have to deal with the poison, and the poison's enough to knock it out. So Varoom will faint here, and the Mewtwo's get the win. If you enjoyed that match, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more of the Metronome Madness League, and I will see you in the next one.